welcome to my channel. So for today's video I thought I would do a little desk tour, and that is just show you where I pretty much spend most of my time on or at. And I wanted to do this because I feel like it's so important to not only have an inspiring workspace, which for me means that it's cozy and it just kind of draws me to my desk and makes me want to work and makes me want to do all the things that I need to get done. But it's also important to have it functional and roomy and spacey so that it's easier to keep clean and it's easier to find all the things that I need on a day-to-day basis. And basically just that it's comfortable and cozy, and that's what's most important about my workspace. I hope this video can inspire any one of you guys to do a little desk cleanup or reorganize your desk or something like that if you're starting your journey to entrepreneurship or you're doing a blog or a YouTube channel or anything. It's just so helpful to have a workspace where you feel like you want to work, where you feel like you have a clean mind, because a clean space is a clean mind as well. Now, of course, I did clean up this desk for this video and tidy it up a little bit, but I do always try to clear it up and clean it up every evening before I go to bed, so I have a clean slate to start with every morning. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go. So here is a little overview of my desk. So anything that is on my desk furniture wise is pretty much from IKEA. We did need to kind of create our office space in this apartment quite fast. I don't love buying things from IKEA, but it is very functional, it is very affordable, and they have good things. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So the chair, the table, yeah, like I said, furniture wise, everything is from IKEA, and I do think they look really pretty, very minimalistic yet very spacious. So I'm first gonna show you sort of the surface things that you can directly see on my desk and what I have kind of on show. So I think the first two things that are like the most important parts for my desk are, of course, my computer and my screen. So I have two screens. Ever since I first went to work to my first office environment, we had two screens there, and ever since I couldn't really imagine working with only one screen. So that's why I have two screens, and it's really helpful and really helps me work better. It's so much easier. If you don't have two screens and you have the space for it, I highly recommend it, because I don't really know what I would do without the both of them. So I have one bigger one right here, and that's from Benku is the brand, and it's a pretty good brand, I think, as well. And it's kind of meant for photographers or for beginner photographers. It's basically just a screen which has really good resolution and really good color analysis, basically, so I can see colors as they should be much better on this screen. At least it should be like that. It is way better than my old screen that I used to have. It really makes a huge difference if you have a good screen, or what is that, monitor. And then as a computer, I am very basic. I also have my Apple MacBook. I think that's the MacBook Pro, if I remember correctly. It's around 3 years old. And yeah, I just actually changed my desktop images for something a little bit prettier, and I have on the right screen here just a little quote, and on the left screen I just have a pretty springy flowery image which I like. And on my bigger screen I also sometimes have a lot of post-its there for the things that I need to do that I'm not allowed to forget and need to definitely get done. Sometimes it just helps me to put them on the screen, especially if they need to get done the next morning. And then I also just have a little cute picture of me and Alex, which I just really like. Then on the left side I have my little cozy area with a few candles. So the white one on the left side is from Anjou, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and it's like a scented candle. It's a blackberry scented candle. And then on the right side I just have a normal tea candle in this cute pot or whatever it is. And behind that we have a little succulent plant which I love. It's also from IKEA in this cute little pink pot, and succulents are just amazing because at least I haven't watered that in a very long time, and they seem to have a very long living age. They don't die easily is what I mean to say, which is important for me because I know how to kill plants apparently. Then we go on to the desk area, which I like to try and keep as clean as it is now, but usually paperwork does pile up here somewhere where I keep all the necessary bills and things that I need to pay. Of course, I didn't want to put that here now because they are kind of more personal documents. And yeah, I guess I should have told you, we also got this little extra top, or what do you call this, like shelf on this desk that you also get from IKEA, and you can like apply that on so many desks. And I think it's so helpful. It just immediately gives you so much more space and room for your desk, so I definitely recommend that. And underneath that I have a little space for some of the things that I also use quite often, or just kind of things that inspire me. So above here, that's my to-do notebook or list notebook, or anything that I need to write down, I write in here. And then I just have Zoe's 2 books, which I think are so amazing. Love the Shit Out of Yourself, which is a book filled with positive affirmations. So that's always nice to sometimes just take out when you need some motivation or positivity in your life. And then The Joy of Minimalism, A Beginner's Guide to Happiness with Less. That's just a book that I'm, you know, still reading and like to read into every now and then if I need a little break. And then I also have a little booklet from, this is called Flyer Alarm, and that's where we order some of our marketing materials, and it's just something that I need quite often at the moment as we are starting out with our new season. Still need to order some things every now and then. And then you can see hidden underneath here is my external hard drive, which again, I think it's so amazing with this little extra unit here that you can hide things underneath there so that they're not too visible. I also have my charging cord that kind of comes through underneath there, so I can also hide it underneath there whenever I don't need it and it's not in my way all the time. And then I just have my Apple mouse and a mouse pad, and I love the Apple mouse because it doesn't have a cord. Obviously you can find many mouses without a cord, but yeah, I like the look of that as well. It just suits the white image of my desk, and also the wireless keyboard from Apple, which is also very useful, especially when you keep your laptop so far away. That would be very annoying to have to tip your keyboard all the way over there, so that's very functional. And then I also have a little desk kind of calendar over here where I write all the most important due dates and everything, which I'm not allowed to forget, and some to-dos as well, which I'm not allowed to forget, so that they're kind of in front of my face all the time. And of course, that way I can also always check which date it is. And over here, I usually keep a cup of water, or a glass of water, or a cup of tea, or my cup of coffee in the mornings. And again, I just love that you can put it up here, or I don't know, anywhere, so that it's not taking up too much space or anything. And that's, I don't know, that's why I love this desk as well. It's so spacious and there's so much room for everything. So now let's go into the drawers and a little bit on the organization. So on the right side over here, that's where I keep kind of mine stationery, I would guess. So I don't have a lot. I know some people who have like drawers and drawers of stationery. I just have this one kind of little pencil case, which I got from Finland from a brand called Marimekko ages ago, but I love it. And just some necessities like scissors and some tape, which I also need every now and then. And then of course my post-its, which I sometimes need to post on my computer or my monitor. And then I have some marketing material from Kia.c.Lindroos, just because I need them every now and then to just check a few things. And I also have my really old phone over here. I have that because I still sometimes realize that you know, when you sometimes need to give your phone number for some web pages or something, they still have my old one. So sometimes, yeah, now in very rare occasions, I still need it. And then I have a little glass wiping, what is this, towel or cloth of some kind, which I use or should use to clean my screen. But I can tell you very honestly that I do that very rarely, and I should do it more often. And yeah, that was pretty much my right side. And then on my left side, I pretty much have all my notebooks, and this one I use for my YouTube and my YouTube video ideas, and anytime I need to write like lists or kind of bullet points of what I want to say, I write them in here. And this one I got from my very good friend Mackenzie. And then I have my gratitude journal and just my general journal as well in there. If I feel like writing at any point of my day, I can just go in there. And I also have mine vlogging camera battery over there, so that a battery is always charging, because otherwise it always happens that the camera loses its battery and I can't vlog anymore. Okay guys, so we are almost done. I can just show you a little bit of what's in here. I won't show the two down drawers. Those are just with personal documents and folders, like the really boring stuff, basically. But it fits folders in very well as well, especially if you don't have a lot of paper anyway. So I just have one folder that I need in my life for all the official documents, and it's in there. And then I have some other official things and CVs and everything like that in there that I just want to save. And then in the third drawer here, I have kind of my little beauty drawer, which kind of looks crazy. It just have things that I need on a day-to-day basis, I guess, like hand cream. This one is from Attribution, which I really, really love. And then I have some lip balm, and I have these pads which I use when I need to remove my nail polish, which I, you know, obviously often need to do, and I do it on my desk often. Then I have these perfumes, which I showed on my beauty favorites video. Go check that one out if you want to know more about it, because I love them. Then I just have some band-aids, and I don't really know why I have them in there, but why not? And then I just have a bunch of testers that we have been testing for our new collection from a while ago, which I just kind of need to get rid of or use up or so. Then in here I have kind of my computer extra, so I have a little case for it, or a little soft case for it if I ever take it with me anywhere and it's raining or something. It's very good. I have my other external hard drive, which is already full, and then I have a extra charging cord, which is again amazing, so that I don't always have to remove my charging cord from my desk, which I have there now. And then over here, it's kind of miscellaneous and random. I have my coloring pencils, which I just don't really use for anything, but sometimes they come good and handy. I have my earphones, so I have the wire ones for the iPhone 7, which has the new little thing here. And then I have the little adapter cord as well. If for some reason I can't find those, then this one is very good, so you can fit the normal iPhones, the normal plug in there as well. I also have the AirPods over here, which I haven't actually used for a while. And then I just have some flyers, which I actually just need to organize and get rid of, but they're from new brands and new products that I found in the Natural Beauty Fair, which I still want to kind of inform myself about a little bit and kind of not forget about it, first of all. And then I have mine vlogging camera case in here, and I also keep my vlogging camera in here, and everything to do with my vlogging camera is in here. Okay guys, so that was my desk tour where I spend most of my days at, and I actually really love my desk. We used to have smaller desks. We've had a variety of desks already during our entrepreneur journey, and yeah, this one is definitely my favorite. It's the one that's most easy to keep organized because the desk is large enough, because there's enough storage space, and because I get to have two screens, and because it's just so easy to make a cozy and inspiring space out of that. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and maybe it could help you guys in some way or form. If you want to know anything about the specific furniture or anything, just let me know and I will tell you guys what it was. I don't remember the names of the IKEA furniture. Like, I feel like some people know all the names of all the IKEA furniture. I don't remember it. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'm super excited to see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.